Hey everyone, Johnny Rock here with co-producer and chief engineer for the record, Mr. Jonathan Bross. Today we are breaking down the recording of a song called Voices from Heaven. It's by Tony Casciano. This is the second song that we recorded with Tony, as well as with Rob Ferreira, Dave Marcus, and Mike Engel. You can find out about how this ensemble came to be in our earlier video titled Recording Just a Note, but for now, let's get straight to Voices from Heaven.
As I lie silent, breath escapes me.
The song came about pretty organically. It's kind of like the words just came like right through me after a loss of someone that was very near and dear to me. The name of Voices from Heaven, it's, what would they say to me, like right now? Like if I could have those people back that are gone.
Eternally with you I remain.
It almost has like a message of like redemption where it's like, don't worry, like I got my eye on you kind of thing. I couldn't finish the song because it was almost like closure on the issue. But I was really happy when you gave me the offer to bring in some like pro guys to work on it with and to actually make this song happen, because I felt like on my own it would have just kept sitting there in the hopper and I just never would have finished it. That's like the whole verse. Basically the verse that just kind of drones on that. And feel free to make it like loose and like I see like a lot like a real effectsy like.
The driving instrument here is this drone-like acoustic guitar that's played by Tony. So let's get our 2-inch going here. This is more or less what I heard in the original demo that Tony had sent over, and all the other instruments were arranged around this sound.
I didn't even know how I felt about that. I felt like that rhythm part should be like a shimmery, clean electric.
We tried that.
Yeah, but like after doing it, like it fits, it sits nicely with everything else.
I just like the acoustic vibe that it, from what you sent me.
Well, yeah, the fact that it came from
then it made me think of like Floyd songs that I know that are just like that.
Mm-hmm. Without even knowing if that's where you were going to go with it, I was like, it definitely could go there, so I'm on board. I was like, oh, please let me just experiment and just try to push the sort of envelope a little bit. We experimented with the drum sound using a trick that still works best on analog tape, and that's called varispeed. Basically what that means is that you can speed the tape up or slow it down, and that gives you a slightly different sound. In this case, we recorded the drums just a little bit faster, so that when we played it back at normal speed, it has this thicker, juicier kind of tone to it. Just little things like that. Like even the drums didn't get excluded from all the madness of figuring out, every little minute detail. Rob overdubbed 2 guitar tracks on June 17th, including the solo in the bridge. You were just about ready to go on tour, and I had you for this one session to try to squeeze in these 2 songs, like 2 guitars on each song. So this was like the last 2 hours of this session were spent like working on this tune. And so that's what we kept, which is kind of cool.
I didn't hear myself.
It was my last day or two before heading out on the road. Chances are, by the time I get home from being out on the road all summer, this record's gonna be done. I was mistaken, but so I think a lot of the ideas were flushed out here, and then just kind of took it home and tried to polish it up a little bit.
Rob really captured what I was shooting for, which was just a lot of feel, and the solo overall just told the story within the story, which was nice. And to me, that story was a little boy named Tony and a man named Rob.
I thought it was a little boy named Cad.
Yeah.
Right. That's it.
So we'll do that until the very end.
I would take it from that.
By July, the tape was actually starting to fill up, so we decided to leave a little room for experimenting and began tracking the vocals.
And for all my days, listen for a voice from heaven.
Okay, that was good. Just you were a little pitchy, a little flat there. Sing a little sharper there.
I sing professionally. Can you believe this? People pay me.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, you're under the eye of the microscope, man. You're in the studio, baby. You know what it's like.
Yeah.
But you're doing great, man. We got a lot of great stuff.
All right, be rad.
And for all my days, I'll listen for a voice from heaven.
There we go. Let's listen to that.
Come on, man. Like you said, it's a drone, so I feel like vocally it had to kind of drone a little bit, so that was a challenge.
But you did a really good job of building it and taking it from the one step to another.
All the background vocals were recorded on November 18th, and most of the session was just Tony doing a single harmony on certain words.
We should see your face again.
And I also brought in several vocalists to sing around one microphone in the choruses. That was Tony, Dave, Jonathan, Mike Engel, and me. Mike Engel wanted to try some ahs in one of the choruses, so we tried double tracking the four of us first. But we felt that was a little too lush. So then Dave and I went in and we double tracked the two-part harmony. There's also this high harmony in the last chorus, and for that we just let Mike Engel do his thing again.
And for all my days, listen for a voice from heaven.
Coming back to Atlantic City this summer.
I saw how grueling that process could be firsthand, especially doing it on tape with no pitch correct.
Let your soul free. So glad.
Those John Bruss
Let your
arranged
soul
harmonies.
free
Yep. Really cool.
to roam. Let your soul free.
We never really solidified what Dave should be playing on the song.
My part went from bass to acoustic to rhythm to slide, and then eventually we ended up doing a heavy guitar part and a Leslie tracking guitar part. The last couple times I walked in, I was just kind of like, the song's got every element it could have in it, and I was literally pretty much at the point of just saying, I can't add anything to this.
I always had this like giant faith that whatever it was Dave was going to deliver. Like I just knew there was like this enormous like creative.
Thank you for putting it
force.
in that context too,
Yeah.
because I was looking for a way to come off saying it without sounding like an.
When I worked on Dave's solo EP, he always did these amazing harmonics or counter melodies. A month later, Dave came in and the first thing that he played was this. It's like backing up the lead vocal.
Nice. Eternally with you I remain.
Very nice.
I remain.
I looked at him right away and I said, dude, that's it. That's what you need to do.
I kind of want to hear the chorus and see if I can do like something like this over.
Okay.
I think I can do that.
Dave also added a Leslie guitar part in the bridge, but Tony was still pushing for a real organ sound there. So on December 20th, John here added the real Hammond organ.
There's nice layering action on the thing, but it'll stand alone, stripped down, and I think you got a hell of a song.
Thanks.
Most of the time you hear a song the first time, you don't go picking up everything. And that's the whole thing. This is the type of song you're going to listen to it again and again, and you're going to be like, that's a different voice there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's just nice to see it come to life, man.
Yeah. The song is Voices from Heaven. The album is Johnny Rock and Friends. For the record, peace out. Here's your preview.